Hi, Hodgepodge Podcast listeners. I'm Doug.
I'm Dirty A.
And we are attempting to do our first ever video review. We are now on iTunes with the full podcast. And we know people might not have enough time to listen to the whole thing and catch all the reviews.
Screw you guys. Listen to the whole thing.
And catch all the reviews. So now we're doing something a little bit different. We're going to do some shorter video reviews. Hopefully go a little viral. And you'll be able to find us on YouTube, on our YouTube channel with this, or you can go to iTunes and listen to the whole podcast, or you can find both over at the hodgepodgepodcast.com.
We're so tech savvy.
We're tech savvy, yeah. And for our first video that we're going to do, we're going to talk about a big one. We're going to talk about Godzilla.
Godzilla!
Godzilla stars, it's directed by Gareth Edwards. It stars Aaron Taylor Johnson, Bryan Cranston, Elizabeth Olsen, and Ken Watanabe. And it's, it's the new American relaunch of Godzilla.
Right. From straight off that 1998 stink of a Godzilla.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, movie-wise, this one doesn't fare too much better, but the monsters are at least way better.
Yeah, the pros to this movie are that Godzilla looks great. The build up to Godzilla is good. The problem is that when Godzilla finally appears, Edwards keeps cutting away from him and the fights that he gets into.
Yeah.
And
the story that's cut away too is just awful.
Yeah.
No one needs this story.
Yeah,
let the monsters fight.
Exactly. Yeah, as Ken Watanabe says in the movie, the whole thing is just kind of a mess. It's basically a slog for almost 2 hours, and then you get to the last 20 minutes where you really get to see Godzilla unleashed.
Right.
So, our tentative, if you like the monsters and stuff like that, you want to see it. The special effects are great.
Effects are great. Fighting is great. The score when they're fighting is very throwback to the Godzillas of the past.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the storyline is just and the characters outside of the monsters are not good.
Yeah, it's kind of a letdown actually.
Yeah, we were expecting more of a epic action movie.
Yeah. I think they were trying to go for more of a Jaws feel with this, and they just kind of missed the mark.
You know what? Don't try to correct perfection or emulate perfection. Just do your own thing.
Yeah. So that's Godzilla.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
If you want to check it out for the monster scenes, I can't blame you. They are awesome.
Yeah.
But the movie as a whole falls way short of what a movie of that caliber should.
It's pretty boring.
Yeah.
Honestly. So, and also it was kind of creepy because Aaron Taylor Johnson is married to Elizabeth Olsen in this movie. And in Avengers 2, which comes out next year, they're going to be brother and sister.
Yeah.
So it was kind of weird, kind of creepy. But hey, if you're into it, whatever, man.
It works for the Lannisters.
It works for the Lannisters. Except they don't have Godzilla stomping through.
Not yet.
Not yet. Spoilers. There's dragons in that show. So there you go, Godzilla. If you're really hell-bent on seeing it, go ahead. But we warned you. It's kind of boring.
Yep.
Until the end. And the beginning's pretty good, too. The first 15 minutes or so.
The bookends.
Yeah.
The first 15 and the last 15 or 20 are what you want to see the movie for.
I was reminded of Ian Malcolm from Jurassic Park, Jeff Goldblum. Now, you are going to have Godzilla in your Godzilla movie, yes? And the answer was no, apparently. So, yeah, exactly. So, there you go. That's Godzilla, and we'll see you on the Hodgepodge Podcast.